So now the hard part. We're hooking up our trailer to make the decision that had to be made. Well, today's a little sad.
It is.
So today, like we said, it's going to be a sad, bittersweet video, but a fun one at the same time because it talks about the transition in our farm. And not only that, with this coming and this transition coming, there's still light at the end of the tunnel. It's a little sad, but we'll talk about that. What are we doing right now?
I am making, this is sunscreen. So I've always made sunscreen for us, but I had a local person. Actually, I sold several bottles of it a few years ago, and she messaged me. She's like, look, my boys are fixing to start back ball again. Can I please get some of your sunscreen again? So I am making sunscreen to get out to local customers this week.
And if you have not seen our sunscreen video, it's an oldie but goodie. You need to go back and watch it because it is a great way to keep your family. To me, I think we don't realize when we put stuff in our body, sometimes it's just important about what we put on our body. What do you say?
It is. And a lot of these things, like, for example, the beeswax not only goes in sunscreen, you can use it in diaper rash ointment. It can also be used in chapstick. So many other things. Those are just some of the common ones I use.
And not only is that awesome, is that beeswax you can buy off our Amazon store. But where's that beeswax from?
That is our beeswax.
Our beeswax.
So when Colby goes and pulls honey, I mean, it's nothing to, you have to get the wax off, and cleaning it up is not that, it is kind of a process, but it's not hard.
Hey, we have a video on that too.
We do. A lot of the other things like the cocoa butter, the shea butter, the olive oil, those are just like your basics for so many other projects. And I mean, and lavender's another one, which is right here. So many of your basics, y'all, that when you, because I've had people ask me before, now this is the thing, well, is it cheaper just to buy something clean versus making it? Well, once you have the basics, you can make so much. So yes, it's definitely worth it.
So I'm supposed to go outside and help with chores while Miss Mac does this, but today is a sad day. We have some news to kind of break to you, and we'll get into that after we do chores. Part of the sad news is, as you saw, we had to unhook one trailer and get it out of the way to hook to a different kind of trailer. Oh, yep. Hey guys. Christoph.
Today was kind of a busy day. We had a lot going on at the farm with making our homemade items for local customers. And, you know, we had been talking about this thing with potentially selling Daddy-O.
That's fine. All right, he's there. Come on, Daddy-O.
So we put it out there, and literally within just hardly no time, really.
5 minutes.
We had, actually, this was a person that we go to church with said, this is what we've been looking for. We have been looking for a bull like yours.
Come on, bud. You gonna help me? So we were kind of worried at first because we were worried if he was going to walk, because we had to walk him from the very furthest field all the way where we loaded.
And he's not typically our leader either.
He's not. He's such a great bull. Such a great bull. Harley's going to open one gate while we open some more. So Sometimes transitions are hard. Come on, come on, come on. And this is one of those times, especially the one we like. Good job. Good job. Go. Hip. Hip, hip, hip. Come on, dude. Yep. So that's what you like about good tempered cows. And not only good tempered cows, cows that get used to your rotation. Cows are repetitious, and you see he's at the very, very far back spot right there by the edge of those trees where the sheep were, where the pigs were, and the other cows. And for him to be able to just walk, is what we want. He's enjoying this weather. Let him run a little bit. Even as a boy, he's always been a follower to Allie. Allie's always been the alpha. So with him not having her, I think he knows something's not normal. So now the hard part. Doing what we've had to do and kind of putting our money where our mouth is. And what I mean by that is sometimes hard decisions have to be made. Think of Elsa, I think of Beauty, you know, I think of the chickens we've had, you know, original egg layers, original cows. A lot of that stuff's changed now. So we're taking that next step of saying, okay, it's time to make this change for our farm to grow.
And it's kind of weird, really, because we took that part of our farm that we know is going to keep babies coming and let it go. In a sense of just for a period of time, though, because we do have our other bulls that are going to be, we're raising up, and we will have them in the future to rebreed.
And as we talked about putting our money where our mouth is, for so long we've talked about how that transition in farming and how the first few animals that we have, if you go back to our first videos, Allie is the only big animal that we have that's still on the farm. All the rest have transitioned off in some form or fashion.
Mommy.
What's wrong?
Daddy-o.
Daddy-o?
Yeah.
What about him?
Mommy.
Daddy-o's coming.
So the drive there was pretty far. Our friends that we go to church with live about 40 minutes away from us, 30 or 40 minutes away from us. And so we loaded up Daddy-o, we took him to their farm, and he had a super excited cow awaiting him. All right, come on out. When we say super excited, wait till you guys see this. Girl, you are something.
In the midst of all this, as we talk about, remember, Allie is supposed to have a baby calf. Now we have Josie, so that will become our second family milk cow. But then we were thinking, okay, what if Allie has a boy? You know, what if she has a bull calf? That's not going to really help us. We need to have that sustainable, full bred Jersey. So it is good that we have this Jersey at our access still, but we're hoping for a little girl.
And what is even more awesome, when we dropped Daddy-o off and he was there with Dolly, Dolly was so excited to have.
Pretty.
She was a Lone Ranger, so she was out there by herself. So she all saw how excited she was to have a friend on the farm. But we were told, we were given permission to be able to use Daddy-O again. She said, look, if you need to rebreed Allie at any point in time, you're welcome to Daddy-O. We'll make that happen. So that is very exciting news.
A little bittersweet.
Yep,
little bittersweet.
that chapter's done and we're starting a new one. Daddy-O is no longer with us anymore. I think Dolly, their Jersey, was more excited than Daddy-O.
He'll get excited, don't worry.
She was one happy cow, wasn't she?
So as we transition our awesome bull away from us, he is a sweetheart. I hate that he's gone now,
It's really sad.
but he has made a great friend out there, and I'm hoping great things from that farm being successful. But on our farm, we're hoping that we can keep growing that sustainable herd. So as we have one big bull, Ferdinand, and have two little ones, Sonny and Quarantino, growing up, he was the odd man out for us.
And what we mean by Daddy-O being the odd man out is this. He is a registered miniature Jersey bull. He was not a mean Jersey bull. He was very, very sweet. Y'all see him pet him all. Y'all see us pet him all the time.
the last
Colby
video.
specifically more. But he could only breed Allie. So that's what we mean by him being the odd man out, is because we don't want him rebreeding our registered Herefords. We want them bred by Herefords. So he couldn't do that. We really didn't want him to rebreed Josie, which would be his daughter. So the only cow that we have left on the farm is Allie.
So again, as we maneuver on, we're excited that you're following this journey with us. We hope that you enjoy our channel. Please subscribe, ring the bell below. We pretty much post daily, if not daily,
At
5 or
least
6
it-
times
yeah.
a week, because this farm is always having something going on.
Absolutely.
God
Thank you
bless.
guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Happy homesteading, y'all.
There you go.